Good morning, June. How are you today? You ready to go do some chicken stuff? So I snuck away from the campsite early this morning. Figured I'd come get chores done, that I can get back there nice and early, get some breakfast still. But first, we better give these girls their breakfast. Come on, girls. Look how happy these girls all are, eating their breakfast out on a nice, beautiful, sunny morning. Okay, I'm just gonna run over, feed the single mamas, and then head over to see the gypsies and the two chicken tractors. And then I think we'll move the one on the trailer probably Sunday when we get back from camping. They're starting to tire that grass out a little bit. Good morning. I'm kind of hopeful right towards the end of July here, these girls will all be ready for butchering. We'll get them in the freezer and get a couple of days away as well. Oh, look at our layer chicks here. They're literally having the time of their life out on this grass. You see it's starting to get a little bent over, a little ragged, so we're gonna move them here in a couple of days. But yeah, these guys are living the dream. They were in their chicken house right right after hatch date when we got them. And they never really spent any time outside. There's a few days we had the chicken coop door open so they get some sunlight, but they're sure loving this alternative lifestyle here. Okay, so I never got to finish yesterday's video. It's now actually Saturday. There was a bunch of nonsense went on yesterday. For those of you that didn't know, there was a widespread internet cellular outage, as well as a massive storm that blew through here. You wouldn't know it because everything is dry as a bone here. We got lots of wind here, but the rain, I guess, was short-lived. Most of the rain hit kind of west of Beaver Lodge there, in that Albright proper area. We're kind of on the east side of Albright. So yeah, just got here this morning. I'm just gonna survey the place, make sure there's no big damage. I can see over by the chicken house there, one of the chicken feeders blew over. Hopefully that's the extent of it, but let's go check it out. Just gonna feed the chickens while I'm out looking for stuff. I can hear Tony the rooster. Sounds like he's way across the road. He's not in Kansas anymore. As always, these girls just love a little bit of breakfast. Great start to the morning. A little bit of fermented whole grains. Nico's doing good. I actually locked him and Scout in the shop last night. There's Scout coming here. I figured they'd be scared of the thunder and lightning and probably bugger off. Morning, buddy. Oh yeah, you're a good boy. Well, I'd say by a quick survey, we're looking all right. Just a little bit of wind. Not really any rain. So I'm actually gonna go turn on the sprinkler system for the garden, because despite all the rain that we were supposed to get, seems like it didn't hit here at all hardly. So I'm gonna get the garden watered, head over and check the chicks here, make sure those guys are all right, and we're gonna get back to the campground. Looks like all our meat chickens are doing great. They survived the night. That's fantastic. Now I'll just go check the layer chicks. Looks like a couple of these guys got out. Not sure how. Maybe the holes in the fence are a little bit too big. Gotta try and corral these guys back inside. Well, success. We got everybody back in. Looks like this wire on the security fencing is just a little bit too big. These guys are just small enough they can squeeze through some of the smaller ones and get out and have some shenanigans. So hopefully these guys get fattened up and there'll be no more of that. So we started the sprinkler going on the garden about 5 minutes ago there. I can only see one sprinkler going, so I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm just gonna run over and check to make sure our garden's getting watered. Hasn't been growing super fast. We have had a bit of rain, but not nearly enough. So although stuff's coming up, it's not coming up quite like we would expect it to. So I'm just gonna go check and make sure we're getting sufficient rainfall. I might actually leave this water go for a better part of the day and then come back here this evening and just shut it off for the night. All right, so I just got this sprinkler reset here, so it's kind of covering this whole middle section of the garden here, carrot row, beets, the onions, the corn. As it was just kind of set up to get the back set of the onions, and that was about all it was getting water. I'm just just gonna run over here to Potato Row and just check and make sure we're getting good coverage over there. It looks like there's probably 2-3 rows that aren't getting any water right now. Okay, so it looks like we got these waters set up good. We got good coverage across all of the garden beds. So we're just gonna leave this. They can soak for 5 or 6 hours, and then over the next day or two, it's gonna get warmth from the sun and hopefully get that explosion of growth that we're really looking for here. All right, well, it's almost lunchtime here now, so I'm just gonna head back to the campsite, make a couple hamburgers, and we'll be set. So hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.